Nigga kill over a bitch, but let a rat keep his wife.
If you can send me that screenshot to me so I can put it on my post right quick. I got my page back too. Aiden got it back for me.
Yeah, I was saying I was in your live last night.
Okay, yeah. Nah, I just got off. Hey, homie, so yeah, I'm putting up the 75,000 for the kids' appeal. So yeah.
Yeah, I was just watching a video on that when you called.
Yeah, I'm putting it. They need 150, but I'm putting up 75. But I'm trying to raise $1 million. This kid.
Send me the links when you got it.
I will. So I'm finna set up an interview with with the dad and Say Cheese TV at a black church with a black pastor who I'm trust, and this will be the mom and dad first time talking. Let me just say this: black people hurt this family. Black people showed up in the beginning when this kid first committed the crime. It was 2 or 3 weeks had passed before black people found out, because black people didn't care when they thought it was just 2 kids who had committed a murder. They was worried about the rapper and his baby being, so they ignored Karmelo and Austin Metcalf. I made a post when it happened and said, hey, a black kid, I guess y'all don't care about that. It wasn't about race until black people got involved. White, and I don't say this to defend white people, because right now I feel hard for white people. Right now I can white baby and not feel bad. I can be serving food to my best white customer, and they drink and take it to them with a smile that wouldn't feel bad. I could pinch an innocent autistic kid that can't say I can do something mean to white people right now the way I feel. But I'm not speaking.
They always just show us how they really feel at the end of the day. Like I don't like them reporting on our stuff.
I'm not speaking on how I feel because I feel it, and there's nobody else's feeling, so I feel it. But man, black people hurt this kid more than they will ever know, because soon as they got the information that this had happened, they showed up playing the race card. When I looked on the first press conference and I seen the family with Dominique Alexander, the Benjamin Crumps, all them niggas starting to talk now. They quit talking when they couldn't get their GoFundMe money at first.
Yep.
Black people gave almost $700,000 to this family and played race. So guess what they did? They froze the money.
They always freeze the money. That's why I don't like them GoFundMes.
They froze the money, and they only made it possible for the lawyers to get it. So guess who showed up? Black community activists with their civil rights lawyers on a murder case.
Right.
They had, this family needed criminal attorneys. They showed up with civil rights leaders and civil rights lawyers. Why? They playing for the big payday. So the white folk froze the money. Guess what these niggas did? They went and got 2 white boy lawyers to help them get the money. And then the white boy lawyers kept the money. The family never got the money.
Tale as old as time.
The family never got to touch the money.
That's like if you facing a charge, you don't go get a random attorney. You get the bad deals with capital murder cases, right?
I didn't even tell you. I hired the dad and my road manager last year. Because they
you did. I remember.
Yeah, I did tell you. I was just
I was
just getting him money, man. So man, I was just getting him money. But he couldn't be on the road with me because they was threatening his family. So he had to go back home and protect his family. I bought his son a car.
I was like, he ain't gonna know what to do. And you was like, I want to make sure he eats. So we rolled with it. I think he came out to like maybe 1 or 2 dates.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. He couldn't do it because he had to get back home.
Oh.
I knew you were hurt yesterday. I heard it in your voice. And I like to think I know you very well. And I've never heard you speechless. So yesterday talking to me, you were speechless. And you just couldn't find the words, so I knew you were hurt.
I've been lying to that kid for a whole year straight, every day, sending him prayers, talking about how good God is. I've been lying like a mother. I really know God. I've been talking that fake talk to a kid, nigga, as if, man, so I can only imagine what's in his head. So that God talking, bull, nigga. Nigga, God, man, ain't no God for black people. We ain't got no God, man. We can't. White people can do to us whatever they want to. They can go back to rape women in an all-white jewelry and say, hey, she asked for it.
They'll say that black and dressed like that.
I looked at kids.
Everybody.
When I saw all-white jewelry, I called that kid's dad and I said, you can't make me believe them white people gonna be cold. You can't make me believe 12 white people hearts is all cold.
That's what it was for me. When I seen that there wasn't a black person on jury, I knew then what we would already be going through.
I didn't believe those white people would do that. Why? Because I believe God touches white people. I believe God touches white people's hearts. I thought white people had a connection with God, and some school teacher on the jury would know that this kid's past cannot even line up to what we see. But what I know white people did, they wouldn't let the element of fear come into the trial. Why? They wouldn't let no children talk about how menacing Austin and Hunter was. These two children, they were white boys like a King Von at the schools. They was notorious bullies. That's why the kid never stood up to him. They was afraid of him. He stayed sitting down, a sign of submission and a sign of being subservient. He never stood up to the white man. He stayed sitting down in fear. See, them white boys had got suspended a week earlier. That's why the reports say Karmelo got suspended and he wasn't supposed to be under the tent. Karmelo's mom produced a picture in trial when Karmelo was up under the same tent with the same students just a week prior. You know why Austin and Metcalf wasn't in the picture? Because they were suspended. They were the ones suspended. So when they showed up, they saw a kid that they hadn't seen up under the tent. And they went to bullying. This wasn't about racism.
It was like fresh blood to them.
Man, he's a new black kid, for one. He's quiet, he stand out, and he's with another mixed black kid. A mulatto. They made the mulatto boy change his statement. So, man, I'm putting up $75,000, man. Man, white people can't be that cold. I don't believe
and that's why I tell you, I know they are. Like, people don't believe, man, the white people in entertainment are the most brutal, dog. And I deal with them every day.
Yeah.
I lunch with them, I see them, and I know they don't give a shit about their own family, their own mom. So I know how brutal they are.
White folks have a history and a track record of covering up the truth. We know that by historical accounts. But I wouldn't believe, I couldn't believe, homie, that white people, I used to have a saying, I used to make a joke. When I go outside and it's really cold, I say, nigga, it's colder than an all-white jewelry out here. And I heard a nigga say one time, nigga, it got to be cold in a motherfucker because all-white jewelry is heartless. And I said, nigga, it ain't a heart. I said, this is what I told a nigga. I said, it ain't a heart in a man or woman's body that God can't penetrate. And I'm starting to believe what Malcolm X used to preach, that white people are devils. Because devils...
They are.
Man, listen.
Just think about it, dog.
They got to be, homie. They got to be.
Every place they touch, they rape and pillage. And
man, they got to be devils, homie.
85% of whatever land they land on.
Yeah. Well, this is what, hey, they seem to lack compassion. White people seem to lack real human compassion. That's why they have so much love for animals. White people have love for animals. They don't have love for humans. They tolerate humans, but they love dogs. White people won't let a black baby kiss it in the mouth, but they'll let a stray dog lick it.
Yeah.
So I'm starting to think white people don't have a real human connection for them to sit and look at a kid who have no history. What they did was, I put my homeboy is the judge. The DA is my best friend. The victim's dad is my classmate, high school drinking buddy. This was a buddy system.
Yep.
But just think about
a good old buddy system.
So Karmelo Anthony, this is a modern day Emmett Till kind of situation.
Yeah. I bet you their families go back generations, not just these guys.
They all went to the same church. They all went to the same church, including the Karmelo Anthony family. But white people, they allegiance to their color. Black people don't have an allegiance to color. Only white people do. That's why color only matters to them, and no other group of people in the world worries about color but a pink toe. That's why when I get mad at white people, I brag about I stood over and watched. I got that in my heart. So I don't ever have to go hateful. I got a recollection of what white people look like when they too. And I stood over that white man with no remorse, and we laughed at that crap. Later on that night, I had remorse for him because I never forgot the fear I seen in his eyes. White people don't understand number blood spill. That white man seemed like a good white man laying there. That's what I heard as a kid. The only kind of white man is a man. That's the only kind of good white man is a white. And say, listen, man, America watched a Chinese man and his son chase down a black baby. A black baby running, and they the same kind of jewelry said not guilty.
They didn't even deliberate that long.
Man, listen, the trial went too quick. But let me just say this. I've been telling black people for a whole year about this trial. Black people are just now starting to post about it. That's how they got us. White people have been preparing for it since it happened. They already had the jury set up. They already had the judge set up. They already had it set up. We just now starting to talk about it. But I've called every black media outlet and told them. I've been reaching out to every black media outlet to try to talk about the Karmelo kid. They ignored me. I reached out to every black celebrity, Kanye West, QCP. I reached out to every black celebrity. I reached out to every black celebrity that you can think of. None of them came to their aid. None of them. T.I., Boosie, none of them. But guess what? When I reached out to Vlad TV came to the black folks' aid. But you know what I said? I can't let Vlad have this one. I can't let Vlad have this one. No blacks, no media, big banks, big facts, nobody would give aid to the family of my nigga. I beg these niggas. Man, I got Corey Gamble's number. I got Kanye West. They all ignored this family. So I don't hear nothing from nobody, nigga. I reached out. It's been a whole year. And I did it right. I didn't come to the internet. I did it in secret and in silence so wouldn't nobody think I was doing this for clout. They ignored this family. Anton Daniel. I've been reaching out, man. Because I didn't want to care. I didn't want to care, my nigga.
They failed him.
Nigga, we all failed him. Because we have to be cowards if we all feel how we feeling now. And nobody. We have to tap into our coward side of our nature so we can be fathers in this white man's world. Yeah. We have to submit to the nature that God gave us to self-preserve. Video at the school and let them see it at the school. They tainted the jury. Why? That's where your jury selection comes from. School, teacher, preacher, the voting people. They tainted the jury last year. While black people don't run, they put the video out to taint the jury. That's easy mistrial. They tainted the jury first. Then they. The daddy had never been in trouble. The daddy has never been in trouble with the law. What black parent know what to do and their kid ain't never been in trouble? Just been a good kid. How do you know what to do when your kid been good? They didn't know what to do, so they trusted the black faces that showed up. Dominique Alexander, man, I hate that nigga. Benjamin Crump, I hate them hoe ass niggas. Lee Merritt, I hate them hoe ass niggas. All them niggas get in front of that camera, they playing for the money. That's why you hear white people say, what happened to the money? The niggas didn't get it. The niggas brought the white boy to them so they can get a percentage. They do this in every police shooting. That's why you never seen Lee Merritt in a court. You never seen Benjamin Crump in court. Them niggas talk from a pulpit in a microphone like a pimp and a preacher.
I agree.
So man,
Man, when I seen your page back, all day yesterday I was thinking
they did that intentionally. They did that intentionally. They took my page before the verdict. Because why? That first video I made went viral over every major social media platform. Then they deleted my account. And guess what? They put a restriction on my account that guarantees Metaverse never gives it back to me. They said I had been using my account for prostitution. They took it off of me. They stripped me. When we
crazy, you got bitches stripping all day. My whole
man, that's strategically done. But if I didn't have a Jew, white people did that. Sarah Fields, the daddy had never been in trouble. What I believe. Because I really believe that, fam. Nigga, I don't win against my own people trying to convince black people, white people is good, homie. But all white people ain't bad. Why? I ain't never met a bunch of bad white people. So when I saw all white jury, I called you and told you, have no fear. White people ain't that bad. I had faith in that all white jury, didn't I?
X.
Didn't I? Man, listen, I feel horrible because I tried to strengthen your faith with my faith in white people, homie. I told you, man, that white jury go do right by us. I told you that, homie, and I believed it. I feel foolish. I feel stupid for even calling you, trying to make you believe what I believe. Because I really believe that, fam. Nigga, I don't win against my own people trying to convince black people, white people is good, homie. Only to look like a fool in such a case. It's hard to defend. It's hard to defend what we see, homie. When they defend the Chinese man, George Floyd laid on the ground, homie, and didn't flinch. And white people had no compassion for him. So why would I expect them to have compassion for a kid who has epilepsy, like an autistic kid? This kid has saved more children's lives as a kid unintentionally than he ever thrown a punch or had a fight. I paid for a training to teach this kid how to throw a punch last year. The kid don't even know how to throw a punch, man. I paid a trainer to go teach him how to fight. And you know what the trainer said? Homie, fighting ain't in him. He a good kid. Even the trainer said it ain't in him, homie. So he didn't go back to train him no more. Teach him to be good. He a good kid. Damn, nigga, man, I can't believe those white homie, man, listen. We're gonna make it right. And one thing I know about the white man, the only way to beat him is you can beat him with his law. I did.